Hello and welcome to the Leckiju Lounge. This is your host Lex, and as Alyssa Edwards once said, I need to get up in this all-star gig. We're joined with a very special guest, Ava Jenkins. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey guys, my name's Ava. I do nails, I do ballet, and I'm in college, unfortunately.
Do you want to plug your nails? Get a little closer to the screen. Just a little closer.
Okay.
Period. She does them herself, and she also has done a few friends and clients, and she's going to give me a set TBD. You know, we'll get to that.
My mom said, are you doing them tonight?
I'm lying.
No.
Have you ever done a set for your mom?
I do hers every single week.
Word. We actually just did a show together. We did Cinderella. I talked a little bit about it. We were mom and dad. Did you?
I'm mommy.
Did you enjoy your role?
I lived. I actually couldn't do anything else because I stress fractured both of my shins.
Both, but she does only wear one boot currently. But maybe we'll be getting another one, right?
So next week I may be getting double booted.
And she's going to be hobbling along. But the nails will still be fierce. The makeup's always tea. I met you, 2 years ago almost?
Yes. I will send him this picture. It's of us partnering the first time we met.
And we'll put it on screen.
He does not remember this at all.
No, I don't. Because, I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of girls. It's overwhelming the ratio from girls to boys. So I'm just there to partner. I'm just there to hold a waist and do a little arabesque. But apparently that's when we met. And we didn't really kiki until after that. Do you know what brought us together?
Midsummer or Sleeping Beauty.
And then...
So a year ago.
I kind of got her hooked on a little show. You might have heard of it. It's called Rupaul's Drag Race. And RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, which once you're in, there's a whole world.
You can't escape.
No, and I'm glad because a lot of people I try to put onto it don't really go through with it, and I feel like you're the only successful client I've had.
I would like to mention I've seen more seasons than Lex. I've seen probably 30 seasons.
Well, I have seen most, but I think I missed out on season 12, 13, 14, 15, and the later All-Stars. But I've seen the pit stops. I've
seen all of the US seasons, and I've seen UK, Global All-Stars. I'm watching Secret Celebrity Drag Race. It's really bad, but I'm having a good time.
That sounds like a good idea, but I don't think I've ever heard of anything. Is it like celebrities do drag?
Every episode, 3 celebrities come on, and 3 famous drag queens come on. So the first episode was Bob Monet and Trixie. So Bob Monet and Trixie made over 3 male celebrities, and then those 3 male celebrities compete for charity money. So they're not winning any money, it's for charity.
Well, that's a fun idea. So when are we going on as celebrities?
Next episode.
Is it actively happening?
No, this is outdated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it got canceled very quick.
Like my podcast might after this episode. No, we're going to be talking about mostly Drag Race today. Not just Drag Race, but drag in general. I have been wanting to talk about it on the channel, but I've been hey, she's going to be mad at me if I talk about it before she's on here. So I finally came over to her house. I barged in, and we're going to talk about it today.
We have a new location.
New
backdrop.
This is also my first time here. Her room's really cute. She cleaned it up so it looks like a palace today.
Oh, yes.
Let's get into it. Okay, so what we decided to do is go through each season of Drag Race and talk about our favorite queen, if we could only choose one. But it's fine if we have 2 or an honorable mention, okay? So we're going to start with season 1. Tell us your queen and why you love them.
So I have 2. I put Chanel and I put Tammy Brown. So I love Chanel. She looks so good in every outfit. I think she did really great in the season. But I just don't think that Santino did her very well. But I also put Tammy Brown because I just think...
Teleport us to Mars.
Teletubby.
Teleport us to Mars.
So Tammy Brown's just funny. So that's why I put Tammy Brown. But yeah.
I think Chanel is really good. And I thought about I put her as like a second choice, but I ended up just erasing it. But I think she made the season iconic and like kind of started Drag Race drama. That's why she's a good pick. And that's why you would pick her.
I live for the drama. This is why I love the show so much. It's because I love drama.
And I think I do love the drama, but I feel like I like the show because it's like more for the fashion and the beauty. I know you like that too, but like I still like reality TV, but it's like sometimes too much drama. That's why I don't watch Untucked. But
so my favorite shows growing up were America's Next Top Model and Project Runway, and Drag Race is the combination of those both of those shows. So that's why I like it so much. It's because it's my 2 childhood favorite shows.
I loved Project Runway. Anyways, season 1, I put Nina Flowers. Do you like Nina? I love Nina.
What's your favorite?
Yes, in the season she placed second, and I just thought what she was doing was different. She always had like, she was bald. Okay. She was like, she would do the mohawks. And I was like, she's just doing something different. Everyone else is doing like what you expect a woman. And I like the like alien look.
Hot take. I do not like mohawk. I don't like mohawk wigs.
But like Nina was cool. I don't know. And I feel like she's kind of left the drag universe. At least I haven't seen her in a while. But anyways, Nina's my favorite. Season 2, I know we're both going to have the same one. So let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Raven. I knew it was going to be the same. And there's some other ones I think we're going to have the same too. But Raven just is that girl. She should have won. And I know we can agree on that. Why do you love Raven?
I love Raven. Raven is everything. Also, I don't know if you guys know this. Raven is white and does not look white. And I aspire to be that tan.
Oh.
I'm currently orange.
And how do you feel about Raven out of drag?
I don't know.
And you might have another one of those later. Anyways.
How cute.
So I liked Jujubee too. But, you know, Rujubee, they're just like, I'm a stan. And we don't talk about the winner of season 2. We're haters. Everyone should be hater. And I feel like she's going out of her way to, like, collect hate. But any hate on Tyra?
Every single time a drag queen dies, why is Tyra literally going on Twitter? Nobody goes on Twitter anymore. I go on Twitter to stalk people. Why is she on Twitter hating on everybody?
It makes no sense. I go on Twitter, but I'm on K-pop Twitter. I'm not on Drag Race Twitter. And those are like very, you know, it's like once you click on one K-pop tweet, it's like the whole feed. Same with Drag Race.
I only follow my favorite drag queen on Twitter because I had to support. You will find out soon who that is.
Okay, moving on. Season 3, I think we have the same one. Maybe. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Raja.
But I have a second one written as Manila because I love Manila. She was like camp. I guess she was more camp. Like, I don't know. I think she could have won. I think she should have won All Stars instead of Trixie, but that's just like, I don't know. That was Naomi Smalls' fault, right? I think she sent her home because Manila was in the bottom. And I like hold a grudge towards Naomi, so.
I don't really like Naomi. Hot take.
No, me either. No, but Raja, anyways, Raja is that diva. She's aged like fine wine. Her drag is still amazing. She still does different things. It's so cool.
I just saw Raja's promo for Untucked. It was beautiful.
I think I saw it.
It was beautiful. Why is Untucked for All Stars 10 behind a paywall? It's not on YouTube, I don't think. I'm mad. I'm going to pirate it, don't worry.
Drag Race is getting greedy. They're getting a little bit too greedy. But anyways, let's go. Season 4, Chad Michaels.
I forgot Chad Michaels was in season 4.
So who'd you put?
I put Sharon Needles or Willem. And I do not want to hear about Sharon Needles' hate because I understand that she's canceled. But I lived for Sharon Needles' drag. In the whole season, I was like, I live. Like, this is everything.
No, same, because I remember, like, I watched it, but when I was watching all the seasons, I think, like, she had already been long canceled, but I didn't know any of that, because I wasn't on the side. I wasn't on that side of, like, the internet, but I was like, Sharon's my favorite, and Chad was my favorite, but Sharon, I was like, oh, she won, and I understand why. Also, Chad got her All-Stars win, so it was, like, a win for everybody, but I don't know. Sharon, I thought she was great. But then I was like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to like Sharon.
Okay, but I like Willem just because I like Willem. She wasn't great in this season. The beard was crazy. But, yeah.
But also Willem created, like I said, she kind of pioneered some like drama on the show and the whole scandal. Okay, moving on. Season 5, which is one of maybe the best seasons of Drag Race ever, in my opinion. But I put Jinx, and then as a second one, I put Detox.
I put Detox or Alaska.
And I knew you would.
And I love Detox.
We both love Detox, and that's, I considered putting as number 1, but like, I love Jinx. I love Jinx.
My mom was watching this show. It's one of her favorite shows. It's called Below Deck. Guess who one of the guests was? Detox. So my mom is downstairs watching Detox with my dad. She's like, who is this?
Your parents don't watch, she's never watched Drag Race though, right?
Thank God, no.
Would she like it or no? Like,
she would be severely offended, and I would probably be sent to a mental hospital. Yeah.
Well, same. I think I think my dad would really enjoy it for like the design stuff and just for like, I don't know, I feel like he'd be into it, but my mom would be mortified.
Yeah, my mom watched America's Next Top Model and Project Runway with me, so she lives for that, but Drag Race is different.
It's a little different. Season 6, I have Ben de la Creme.
Love Ben de la Creme in All Stars, but my favorite is Bianca Del Rio. Of course.
Well, yes. She has a strong love for Bianca. I love Bianca. I think she's funny. She's great. And like she kind of an obvious winner just because Ruth thought whoever Ruth thinks is the funniest is gonna win. But I don't know. Ben de la Creme, especially on All Stars, ate that up. Was she on the same one with Trixie? Yeah, I think so. That's what I was thinking about. Not Manila. Manila was on maybe season 1 of All Stars. Because she competed with Latrice. But I think
she was on 2 seasons of All Stars. Let's clarify for the audience. I'm a real viewer. She was on season 1 and then one of the later ones.
But Dayla was on the season with Trixie, and she should have won. But Trixie, you know, we know how she won. She knows she didn't like need it. But season 7, I think I know your pick. Want to go ahead and say that?
I actually have 3.
It was a good season.
I love Katya Zamolodchikova.
In and out of drag, right?
Mainly out, but also in. I also love Trixie, and I love Violet Chachki because Violet does everything. Mm-hmm. But I put Trixie not because of her drag. Love Trixie, but Bald and the Beautiful is. We'll get to that.
So I have Violet / Trixie because I don't know, like what Trixie, if I had to choose one, I don't know, I probably would choose Trixie just because of how much she's done for drag and like how she's grown bigger, I guess, in like every community, but Violet's just Violet. And if I was doing drag, like that's the type of drag I'd want to do. The like burlesque she does like the show she does is so cool. I see the clips on reels and I don't know, the fashion's also just there. So season 8, I have Kimchi.
I put Bob or Naomi, but I actually hate Naomi, so I don't know why I put that. Oh, it's because in the finale when she does they tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. That's the only good thing she did the whole franchise.
And I don't know why people live for her. I really don't. But you put Bob. I didn't think you liked Bob.
I don't. Like, I it's fine. That was not a good season.
You just, honestly, I mean, I thought it was fine, but the top 3 were like, I don't remember who else was on it, but I like Kimchi just because I like Kimchi's makeup. And I don't know. She's got a good face card. So, season 9, I have Sasha Velour.
Trinity the Tuck. I love Trinity the Tuck. One of my top favorites.
I like Sasha Velour just because, like, kind of the thing with Nina Flowers is, like, she was doing things different. She was bald. She, like, hi, bald. And she had, like, the eyebrows were different. She would do little crowns. I just thought her fashion was fierce.
I don't like Sasha Velour's eyebrows at all. I don't like because Valentina does the same thing, and I don't like it.
Well, I'm not a fan of Valentina at all. We never said that. But Sasha just looks cool. I don't know. Season 10, this is hard for me only because, not because like I like too many, but I didn't like many of them. I put Aquaria / Asia O'Hara / Monet.
I put Cameron Michaels because I wonder why I put Cameron Michaels.
Ava's rooting for the trade. Oh, almost always.
I'm always... It's because I'm straight. I hate to say it. I root for the trade of the season.
But like, wouldn't that be the same for me? I just love the fashion divas, like, or the body queens that are like, not like, they don't even have to be super curvy, but I like when they're just like, I need a snatched waist.
Okay, but I quantify Detox and Trinity the Tuck as body queens because they've got that plastic body.
Oh.
It's like Barbie made of silicone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Trixie's a body queen, right? No, but like, it's just Paz. It's just, she's mattress queen. She's a mattress king. But no, Aquaria, I think I liked her because of her like fashion and her concepts. And Asia O'Hara, kind of same. And then Monet is just like, I like her as a person, but her drag is like not really dragging. Season 11, I have Plastique. Hey, and then / Brooklyn Heights.
I have 3. Plastique, Brooklyn Heights, and Vanjie. Because
Vanjie.
Okay, Vanjie in season 10 was not... She was in one episode. Mm-hmm. But in season 11, she ate. And then in All Stars 9, I was rooting for her to win. Mm. We were all rooting for you.
Was she top 3? I think so. I think top 3 was her, Angeria, and Roxy. Which is like, why did Angeria win? Talk about that.
Why did Angeria win?
It's so annoying.
I don't like her nose.
Damn. Damn. I don't like her nose, you know? But no, Plastique, she's my favorite drag queen maybe of all time. And in her season, originally, she was not that great at makeup yet, but she was still cute. And then when she came on All Stars 9, that is a glow up. Body is... And then Brooklyn's always good. Brooklyn was always good. She honestly could have won season 11. Season 12, I'll let you take this one because I didn't write anything.
I told him to write the one I picked. Crystal Method. Hello. I loved Crystal Method. Feel the beat in the rhythm of the night. The fact that played every single time, you should just insert a clip of that song. Because every single time that came on screen, it just made me happy. Like, I don't know.
The copyright on YouTube will not allow me to actually add that clip, sadly.
I hope my vocals are enough.
Oh yeah, that was good. That's good. But I watched the pit stop for it, I think, but I don't know. I didn't have enough to go off of. But I think it was a lot of filler queens. Season 13, Got Mick.
Got Mick.
Oh, period. I didn't know if that would be your favorite.
I love Got Mick.
She's also like just doing something different. She just like, you can pick her out of a lineup, and her All-Stars looks, her All-Stars lurks were lurking. And she also could have won All-Stars, I think. I think it should have been Roxy's, but she could have won. 14.
Lady Camden, hot take, and Diabetti. Diabetti is on the All-Stars that starts today.
But they were both, they're like all top 4, right? Lady Camden and...
Yes.
Because I have Lady Camden because you told me to. And also she just, like, her looks that I've seen are fierce. And then / Bosco, who's also on All Stars.
He has fully not seen the season. But he's a big fan of Bosco. I love Lady Camden because of her accent. And she's like Spice Girls.
Wait, what kind of accent?
It's British. But she's like all the Spice Girls in one is Lady Camden, and I live.
No, I love the Spice Girls. Who's your favorite Spice Girl?
I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
Because I'm Scary Spice, and I also love Posh, but I grew up with the Spice Girls.
I wasn't allowed to listen to them very much because my dad lived in England when the Spice Girls were popular. So the music was played over and over and over and over. So whenever I would play it, my dad would get mad. So
that's kind of sad. My parents lived for the Spice Girls. We played it in the car all the time. Season 15, who do you have?
Let me look at yours.
What?
Okay. I put Anitra, yes. Love Anitra. But I have some runner-ups here. Sasha Colby, simply just because she won. She wasn't my favorite, but she ate. And then Lucy LaDuca, just because I want her drama. She brought the drama to the season, let me tell you. Did you watch that season?
No.
She brought all of the drama. They fought over who the top two was every single episode. Not who won the episode, because obviously Sasha Colby and Anitra won every episode. But they would fight every episode. And I lived.
I love, that's getting rated queen, but not officially, but I loved Anitra. She, just because I saw her, what was her first dance where she was she turns around, she's round one, and she does the duck walk thing when she did
You better walk that fucking duck.
she did the
Whatever.
chopping or whatever, and then the drop split at the end. Anytime that comes up on Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, I'm watching the whole thing. And she's just, I like her makeup too. It's kind of harsh, but it's fierce. Season 16, Nymphia Wind.
Plain Jane. Please give Plain Jane a crown. She should have won season 16. She gives body. She gives jokes. She's Katya on crack. She's Katya with a breastplate. I live for Plain Jane.
Do you like playing out of drag, or how do you feel?
Plain's a little chunky out of drag.
I don't think she is. I think she's just young. I think she hasn't lost. I don't know, how young is she? Yeah, she just looks kind of young, but well, yes. But I like Nymphia. But I like the aging queens. We know that. So Nymphia is just also the design. She makes it herself, and it's so fierce. What? Oh, you're just marking. Season 17. This was also kind of hard, and it's honestly because I didn't like or fall in love with any of them. But I didn't watch it, but I watched the bed stop and basically a lot of it. And I put Sam Star / Lexi Love / Lydia B. Collins.
Okay, I didn't fall in love with anybody this season. So, this is I put 4. That's how you know. If I put more than 2.
Yeah.
But, okay, so I put Jewel Sparkles just because she goes, ding! And I love that. Sam Star, I actually was going to take her off of this list because I liked her in the beginning of the season. But later on, and then, her drag was great. She's Trinity the Tuck's daughter. I have to like that. Jewel Sparkles is Trinity the Tuck's granddaughter. Obviously, I'm going to like that. Their drag is so clean, so polished. I liked Lexi Love in the beginning of the season, but she fell off, and she's in rehab right now.
Wait, actually, I saw that. I saw something on Twitter that she said she was taking a break. But Lexi Love's entrance look, when you sent it to me about the wings, the kind of Victoria's Secret type of thing, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one I want to watch.
That was her only good outfit the entire season.
I actually kind of disagree, but not for Drag Race. I don't think that her looks were Drag Race, but because she basically just relied on the body, but the body was tea.
Okay, Lexi's not on my list. Sorry, Lexi. The other two, I would say, are my top 2 of the season. Corey King and Lydia Butthole Collins.
I knew you were going to put not just Lydia. I knew that, obviously, but I knew you were going to put Corey. And Corey, I love her as a person, but that I can't get past that drag. The body's tea, but she is just it's the wigs for me. It's the platinum blonde wigs on her, and also the makeup. Her makeup's not bad, but it's just I don't know.
Corey King is Plain Jane's dragged sister, whatever. Okay. Ever since she came off of Drag Race, she has stopped wearing only platinum blonde wigs. I'd like to make that clear to the world. Today, as of today, she posted a video on her Instagram story in Michael Jackson drag for a second time. So I'm living. I am going to become part of the kingdom.
Well, the Corey King YouTube, I've watched a few of her YouTube videos. They're hilarious. And I feel like she's just going to, get good branding from the show. But I don't know, her cameos are doing well. That's for sure. You should get one. You should get one for your birthday in December. Or if you were graduating this year, imagine getting one of her in a cap and gown. Corey the House Boots. So if you could choose only one of these for your very favorite out of all of these, who is it? Well, yes. And I'm gonna say Trixie or Plastique. Who's your least favorite drag queen on Drag Race of all time that you can think of?
I wasn't prepared for this.
We can't do a list. Just like why was the first person that popped in my head Mimi I'm first? Well, yes.
Mimi I'm first was number 1 in the voting. Now, I couldn't believe that.
I'm gonna say, I mean, yeah, she's what comes to mind. I don't like, or I guess there's some like drag queens I don't understand the hype on, like Naomi. She's not my least favorite, but I just don't get why people just live.
I don't like Anya Nerve, and she just won. She was on my nerve the entire season. I watched the season live because I started watching in October.
I don't really like Anya either. Another one I don't understand the hype with is Angeria, which it's kind of like, I guess, sad that they were the last 2 winners we had.
I also really like Jimbo. She's not on this list because she's not on like she's a Canada queen, so she's an all-stars, but I loved Jimbo. Yeah.
What was the one I didn't like? That one, was it Simone? What did she win? Season 12 or 13? It's 12 or 13. But either way, I don't get the hype on her because she won. She won, so I should have been like, oh, she ate. But I didn't feel that.
I also don't like Jada Essence Hall.
And I don't know anything about them. So, I mean, I know what they look like, but I don't know anything about them. So I can't. But see, if I can't like picture them. Oh, but if I can't like imagine one of their looks right away, then they probably shouldn't have won because I don't know anything about them. Like, even though I didn't watch like Sasha Colby, her season, I know Sasha Colby and I know her videos. What were you going to say?
Clock that tea.
That was it. Clock that tea. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Check my camera. Hi, Queen. So I actually asked Ava to think about this a little while ago. I said, what's your drag name? And she was like, okay, I need some time to prepare because I've personally known mine for quite some time. But what do you have? What you're going to the stage? What's the drag name?
I actually asked my friend to do this because I'm not creative at all. So she thought of Big Booty Judy.
And you wear like huge pads and a little waist.
No pads.
Oh. Showing real skin, showing real hips, my real hips.
Sasha Colby.
And what else do you have? Yeah.
Shinny Splits.
Wait, I should have actually thought of some for you. I should have come prepared today. So wait, you said what? Shinny Splits? I love. And well, what would be your concept for that name? Like, coming in with like.
In my boot.
She's coming in with her boot. She's coming with like legs casted up. Honestly, entrance look, shinny boots. So my drag name that I thought of maybe like a year ago or so was actually, I didn't even think about this, but I'm wearing this shirt and this is very on theme because I thought it starts Dr. Cherry Pepper. Hold up. Or could even change it to like Dr. Cherry Popper. Hey, come on. That's cute. Like, I think.
Come on, season 6. Let's get sickening.
Come on, All Star 6. Let's get sickening. I said that in the car and like my brother just doesn't get it. I was also doing that.
Should we? Okay, guys, vote down below. Should we make Ephraim come to my theater and watch the entirety of Drag Race? We will hold him hostage. We have all summer.
He actually would. I think he would like it because he's seen Drag Race on my TV before, and he's like, I don't know. He like laughs at it because it's funny, obviously, but it's like, I don't know if he gets it, or he'll normally just look at one and he'd be like, that one's ugly. But also like valid. Or like it's normally in the confessionals where he's like, why do they look like that? And I'm like, well, valid. But yeah, Dr. Cherry Pepper. I think the doctor concept is fierce. It's also like, it makes me seem smart. And I'd be wearing like, I'm picturing like burgundy and black gowns, Cherry Pepper, like, and they could just call me like Hi Pepper or Hi Cherry. That's cute. So you wanted to talk about the drag podcast. Speaking of like, what's your favorite drag podcast? I know we have the same.
Bald and the Beautiful.
I also, though, I like, what What's Monet's? Monet has like a new one. What?
So there's 4 that I watch, and there's more that he watches. But
You watch on like a regular basis?
when I'm bored,
But The Bald and Beautiful is a regular basis.
I watch The Bald and the Beautiful every week.
As well as mine. My podcast is also a drag podcast. Hello. Well, now it is. But I also watch Sibling Rivalry, but it's like, if I have time for it. And I only watch the first half because they have like the second half is like you have to pay to see the photo. So I just like click out of it. I'm like, I'm bored. And then I do watch the Pit Stop. That's not like a podcast, but I watch the Pit Stop on YouTube. Depending on who's hosting. I mean, if it's Monet, Bianca, or Trixie, I like all of them. So it's fine.
Okay, so here's the 4 I watch. So obviously Bald and the Beautiful, Give It to Me Straight, which is its whole thing.
What is that?
Maddie Morphosis. Race Chaser, which I don't watch, but I have a comment about.
Who is that?
Willem, Alaska, and Naomi. That's why I don't watch it. And then The Kelly Mantle Show.
Oh, that one's also produced by like the Trixie. Yeah. Kelly Mitchell's hilarious, but I feel like she's funnier when she's like not making jokes. She's just being herself. It's funny, but
I don't know if she's serious or not.
that too.
Like, is she kidding?
It's like, that's why I think it's funny, because there are people in real life where they talk and they kind of like, it's not that they sound dumb, but they kind of just like drag off everything they say. And I'm like, I don't know if they're serious or not, but.
And her voice is like a bass.
Should I start doing my podcast like that? I'm like, hi, Ava Jenkins.
Welcome back to the channel.
We just had some Chick-fil-A. I got an 8-count nugget meal.
Okay, so now let's talk about Give It to Me Straight by Maddie Morphosis.
Go ahead. I haven't watched a single episode ever, but I know who she is. She's cool.
So, she gets, like, drag queens on. Each episode's, like, an hour. And she kind of just talks about, like, goes through their whole life history. So, it just is basically getting to know people better. She, like, stalks them. And then she, like, brings out a picture of them. And she's like, this is you when you were 6. And they're like, how did you get the picture?
So, it's reading the dolls and getting facts on them. Actually, I would love doing that. Like, investigating.
And she dresses up like them, and it's so good.
So I could have come here dressed up like you. If I knew of that idea, I could have come up here dressed with a boot on. Wait, what's her name? Shinny Splints coming up. I'm rolling up to her house in a boot, double booted. I have a wig on and face beat for the gods. That's like the Ava staple, I think. And I have nails.
For The Bald and the Beautiful, if you are watching The Bald and the Beautiful and not reading the descriptions of each episode, you're missing out. Because one of them was about an Amish family, like, I don't know, churning lots of butter. I don't know.
I thought about doing some like really outlandish titles for my podcast, but I was like, you know what? I'm not big enough to like, I need the searchability. I need the SEO friendly title. So it's like, I can't be doing that because I'm like, if people knew who I was, they wouldn't care. But people don't know who I am just yet, you know.
One more thing. So Race Chaser Pod, like I said, I have something to say. The only reason I would watch it is because Willem's lips look beautiful. The way she does her lips, it's like,
she does look good. Oh my god, jiggly.
like,
oh, that's cool. That's like Frosty. So that photo she just went across was Jiggly Caliente, who we sadly, unfortunately, just lost recently. Shed a tear. Love Jiggly. Can I call you Jiggly?
You can always call me Jiggly Mother.
She's just so soleil. But yeah, those lips are fierce. Yeah, send me that. How are we gonna go an episode without actually mentioning the Queen of Queens, like Rupaul herself? I wish I had brought the cassette tape that I keep telling you about. That my parents actually had, like it's like a cassette tape of Supermodel, her song, and it's like I grew up hearing that cassette, and it's just like I'm so glad that my parents showed me the music video when I was a kid, because like that's life changing. And I was like, wait, that's a dude? Like, it's just so cool. Share your thoughts on RuPaul.
I love RuPaul. My favorite RuPaul song is ASMR Lover.
I don't know what my favorite Rue song is, but I love Sissy That Walk just because I'm like, I liked in the older seasons when it used to be like, it used to use more of his songs and be like, Sissy That Walk, and they're coming down the runway. It's just like, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum.
There's a reason they don't use those songs anymore. The producer got canceled. But my favorite runway song, you can say yours, obviously. My favorite is Welcome to the Jungle, season 4. Bring back Welcome to the Jungle.
I mean, mine I do think would have to be Sissy That Walk, but that made me think, favorite lip sync of all time? Care to share?
2 of Hearts. Morgan McMichaels and Kylie Sonique Love.
It's really good. It got that song. I mean, you talking about it for like consistently for a week got it on my playlist, and even to this day, I'm still listening to it like all the time. But I'm thinking like Drag Race lip syncs. What's my favorite? I'm not like even a huge fan of the lip sync portion of the show. If I'm being completely honest, I prefer like the runway is more exciting. But I think I want to say what comes to mind is the Alyssa Edwards and Tatiana Shut Up and Drive. 8. So when's our lip sync coming on the channel? We actually could do it. I could put it on my other YouTube channel, and we could do 2 of Hearts. I mean, if we're gonna do another song, what's it gonna be? Like, I'm wearing Cinderella drag, you're in mom, and I'm in dad drag. But actually, that would be fun. I think lip syncing. I think my birthday this year, let's get some friends together. I'm gonna be Rupaul, you're Michelle Visage, and we're just sitting and we're judging. We're judging all my friends.
So when we did Cinderella last week, I obviously couldn't dance, so they told me do whatever you want with your hair. So I did a giant Jersey bump. My hair was like this high, and I had the Michelle Visage mole. My face was beat to the gods, and I was literally Michelle Visage.
And she was padded like Michelle Visage. No, but actually, you should have done dark hair with the silver or like the gray streak. The way Michelle has been eating, like I saw the promo for the All Stars we're about to watch tonight. She looks amazing. I think she had like glasses on, and it's giving like a word I can't say on YouTube, but it's giving like country. We'll say country. Professor. Oh, okay, but it's giving like she's giving professor. She's giving CEO. Like. It's so cool. And RuPaul, of course, you know, he's looking fab and fine at like what age? 60 something? I don't know. Well, I was supposed to ask you, this is for all of my guests coming on in the future. So I want to ask everyone what their celebrity crush was. First, like what their first ever celebrity crush was when you were a kid, whatever you can remember. And then what your current celebrity crush of all crushes is now.
So I don't really remember in my childhood, but I can remember like when I was like a little older. It was Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. I think that needs no explanation. I can't.
He was aggressive too, and like we love that. I mean, I love Anakin, but I think like as an adult, I'm more of an Obi-Wan stan. They're both. Hey, actually, if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose both at the same time. But Obi-Wan is just like I would rather Obi-Wan.
Who was yours? I can't remember.
What, my first? Well, first was Selena Gomez. That was me and my, you know, that was me. But like my first, you know, after that, like I guess 2020 was Ross Lynch. That was my first like, girl, don't even. No, Ross Lynch is that girl. Ross Lynch was my first like gay crush. But anyways, your current crush?
Katya? Oh, that's a good one. But I do like Glenn Powell, Ryan Reynolds. You know, the basic ones. Hugh Jackman, please call me. When I thought TikTok was getting deleted, I saved an edit of that scene in Wolverine.
And you also saved one of Katya?
Yes, I did.
And I judge you for that, just a little bit, because you could obviously look it up on YouTube or even Instagram Reels, but you're like, no, I need this TikTok edit. When TikTok was getting banned, I didn't even save a single thing, if I'm being honest. And I have so much.
I also saved the 2 of Hearts lip sync. Those 3 TikToks.
But girl, you can find it on YouTube. What are you doing? TikTok is just that girl. I was thinking, since we're talking crushes, if you wanted to plug yourself, since you're single right now, if you want to, you know, plug yourself, what are you looking for?
Okay, so don't be. My ex was a little chunky, so we're not doing that again. If you're muscular in any way, older than me, I'm and that's not hard to do. Taller than me, very not difficult to do. Please be at least 5'8", 5'10", 6'2". Any of those are good. I'm not that picky. Just spoil me. Be nice. Don't stalk me.
And let her do your nails.
Maybe not, but whatever. So my Venmo.
So she's looking for a few things. I'll plug your socials at the end. Don't you worry, Queen. But you also wanted to tell me a little bit about something you wanted to buy recently. She wants to like get into a haul, and she does have a shopping addiction. She does order quite a lot. But what are you eyeing on the shopping cart right now?
Okay. I want to buy the Valentino Born in Roma full-size perfume. I got the travel size like 2 weeks ago. It's already halfway gone. I've been wearing it every single day. Smell great. Get compliments every day. I'm waiting for more compliments.
Well, you need that man to do that. So hold up.
I don't care if you like are just my friend. Like, just compliment me. If you're a man, compliment me.
Well, the room's gorgeous. I love it. That's me complimenting you. Yeah. Currently what I'm trying to buy,
A car.
a car. I still don't have a car, so that would be cool. If we're talking fun purchase, I want I like clothes or like shoes. Talk about and I have enough boots. I definitely don't need them for summer, but all I ever want to shop for is boots. So
I have a boot. I have a boot.
And you're about to get another one. Hello. You also need you'll have another boot for Shinny Splint's debut.
Yes.
I think Shinny Splints what was the other one? It was Big Booty Judy. I like that, but it's a little bit more generic. I think for your identity right now, it's giving Shinny Splints. So, A. I'm like, A. We're going to close out the pod episode right here, right now. I hope you enjoyed my bestie, Ava. Did you enjoy your time here?
I love it here. Please bring me back.
I was thinking we should actually have a episode together again whenever All Stars is finished, because then we could talk about All Stars 10, and maybe this is going to become another RuPaul's Drag Race podcast. But anyways, you can follow us on Instagram. I'll put them both on screen. I'm at Leckiju and at Leckiju.kpop, and Ava's we're gonna put.
Okay, one is Ava C Jenkins and the other is Ava.J3NN. I have no idea what my TikToks are.
That's totally fine. You'll send it to me later, and I'll put her TikTok on here. Mine's Leckiju212, and I'll put yours next. But yeah, she has a regular account and a nail account. Yes.
If you are an eligible bachelor, please Snapchat me. That will be on the screen. I'm addicted to my phone. I'll answer anyone who's hot.
Anything else you wanted to plug or say for the channel?
I'm Ava. It was great being here.
And you better.
You better work.
We can't say the rest of that phrase, but we're gonna sign off. This has been the Leckiju Lounge. Bye. Love you.